There are conversations women avoid, not because they're not important, but because they're uncomfortable. And today, we're stepping into one of those conversations, not to judge, not to divide, but to understand. Because if we don't understand what's happening beneath the surface, we'll keep repeating it. Today, we're talking about something many women feel, but few feel safe enough to say it out loud. Competition, comparison, jealousy, not just in strangers, but in relationships, in friendships, in families, in workplaces, even between mothers and daughters. And I want to be very clear from the beginning. This is not an attack on women. This is a conversation about human behavior under pressure. Because when pressure builds, truth reveals. Movement 1. The truth about jealousy. Let's slow this down. Jealousy is not evil. It's information. It's a signal. Every human being has experienced it. You see, someone and something inside you shifts, not because you hate them, but because something inside says, I want that. Or even deeper, why don't I have that? And that moment, that small emotional shift, that's where everything begins. Now, here's the key understanding. Jealousy is not about the other person. It's about the situation and what it's revealing inside of you. It reveals untamed desires, unhealed wounds, hidden insecurities. And this is major because a lot of us, even myself, wrestle with insecurities, suppressed dreams. And when a person doesn't understand that, they misdirect the emotion. Instead of looking inward, they look outward. Movement 2. Why this shows up strongly among Black women. Now let's go deeper, carefully, because content matters. When we talk about Black women, we're just not talking about individuals. We're talking about a shared experience shaped by historical pressure, societal expectations, limited representation in many spaces, constant need to prove worth. So what happens when you take strong, intelligent, capable women, place them in environments where opportunities feel limited, and add pressure to everything and to be everything? Competition can form, not because they don't support each other, but because it feels like there's only room for one of us. This is the scarcity pattern. And it doesn't start with women. It starts with systems. It starts with environments that slowly say, only one can shine here. It's very subtle. So now, instead of collaboration, there's tension. Instead of support, there's comparison. Movement 3. The science of comparison. Let's bring in understanding. Psychology teaches us something important. People compare themselves most to people who resemble them. So that means women compare themselves to women, not random women, but women in their area, that's around them. Friends, co-workers, family members. Why? Because those are people who reflect identity. So when someone close to you rises, it doesn't just inspire you, it challenges yourself and sense of self. Now the mind starts asking, where do I stand? Am I behind? Am I enough? And if a person hasn't built internal security, that comparison turns into pressure. We see it all the time among men as well. I've dealt with this. Movement 4. How it shows up in real life though. Let's make this real because this doesn't always look obvious. It shows up subtle. Energy shifts. Support becomes inconsistent. Celebration becomes quiet. Distant becomes to grow. You'll notice things like people don't clap the same for you. Conversations feel different. You feel tension but can't explain it. And sometimes it shows up as criticism disguised as honesty, or jokes disguised as truth. Now, we've all experienced this. Jokes disguised as truth. But underneath it all is discomfort. Movement 5, the root of it all. At the root is insecurity, not being taught how to process emotions, how to communicate discomfort, how to handle comparison in a healthy way. So instead of saying, I feel triggered by your growth, it turns into distance, judgment, competition, because of vulnerability was never made safe. Movement 6, shifted into the queen mindset. Now, this is where transformation happens. A queen does not compete, not because she's better, but because she understands something deeper. Her value is not threatened by another woman's success. She knows her timing is hers, her path is hers, her purpose is hers. So instead of reacting with why her, she moves with, if it's possible for her, it's possible for me. Now that's power, queens. That's alignment, queens. That's elevation. Movement 7, healing the pattern. So how do we do this? We don't ignore it. We face it. Step 1, awareness all the time. Step 2, honesty all the time. Step 3, reframing the picture. Step 4, community. Because the truth is, when women begin to support each other genuinely, everything shifts. Opportunities expand, confidence grows, and environments change. I wasn't going to really make this long. And the reason why is because women are very intelligent. They know this. They know this deep down inside, and they know the work that has to take place for transformation. To every woman listening, you are not behind. You are not lacking. You are not in competition. You are in your own process of becoming. And when you learn to see other women's success, not as a threat, but as a confirmation, you'll free yourself. So connect with me. My website is IamBernardKing.com. My YouTube is youtube.com/IamBernardKing. So stay in contact. I appreciate everybody that's listened to this episode. And always remember, your next move, make it the right move.